How's it going, guys? How's it going? If you caught my Facebook post a few days ago, you will know that I was about to make a very big announcement regarding next year's event and maybe a few other things. Now, if you've been following the updates, you will know that next year's event, the Sunday lineup has been changed dramatically. We no longer have Pure Reason Revolution as our headliners. They've had to pull out for a number of reasons, nothing to do with us. They've been replaced by Magenta. Gandalf's Fist have decided to not do any live dates for the foreseeable future because of the current situation. They've been replaced by Landmark. Now, there are two bands that were coming from the other side of the Atlantic. Basically, Algorithm, who were coming from Canada, and Orpheus 9, who were coming from USA. So a couple of months ago, I got in touch with both the bands to say, are you still up for it? Do you think it's viable? And Algorithm basically told me that their drummer has underlying health conditions and was very apprehensive about taking on the vaccine. So we decided it was best for all of us if they postpone their tour, their visit. We've actually put them back to 2023. But to replace them, we've got This Winter Machine. Now, again, if you've been following the Fusion Facebook page, you will know that that is very much the case now, that the Sunday lineup has changed dramatically. Well, the big news that I mentioned a couple of days ago in my pre-post was that I was contacted by Jason from Orpheus 9 on Saturday, and to be honest, I'm not in the least bit surprised that they have opted, disappointingly, to pull out. So again, I've put them back to 2023. So once again, we had an opening for an act on Saturday. So I thought it wise to keep it within the UK, because now the only two bands that are coming from outside the UK next year is Frank Carducci and Lazuli, who are coming over from France. So I thought it wise, like I say, to keep it within the UK. Now, if you remember last year's event, which got cancelled, obviously, don't even go there. Don't even go there. If you recall, on the Saturday, we originally had the Swan Chorus, who were playing on Saturday afternoon. They had to pull out because their guitarist left the band. They were replaced by ESP, who had to pull out because one of the members had ill health. And they were ultimately replaced by the Black Heart Orchestra. Okay? So I thought it was only fair that we give the guys another chance, and I offered them the slot on the Saturday to replace Orpheus 9, and you'll be pleased to know they've actually taken us up on the offer. So on the Saturday, we've now got the Black Heart Orchestra replacing Orpheus 9. Other than that, everything is as it was at the moment. Now, obviously, between now and when the event takes place, if it takes place, there could be more changes. I don't know, but that's as it is at the moment. I have updated the poster. And the other good news that I wanted to share with you is we're working very closely with a new venue in Kidderminster called 45 Live. They've only been open since June. And I recently met up with the owner and the manager and basically struck a deal where we've got the third Friday of every month from January next year. I've decided to call the gigs PROFUSION because that's what we were going to do with Kidderminster Town Hall a few years ago, which fell through. And so far I've got 5 dates lined. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but one that I will tell you, which we're really excited about, our first date for 2022 is February the 11th. Now you might say, well, that's the second Friday of the month, and you're absolutely right, because I did offer this band February the 18th, which is the third Friday of the month, but they had another commitment, so we basically brought it forward a week, and they're now playing 45 live on February the 11th. The band in question is Osric Tentacles. Now, I did go to see the band a week ago Monday. They played at the Hare and Hounds in Birmingham, and I spoke to Edwin, the main guy behind the Osric Tentacles, and he was well up for it. Put me in touch with their tour manager. There's been emails flying backwards and forwards, and now I'm very pleased to say that they're playing 45 live on February the 11th. The tickets are £15, or if you're a student, £10 if you can bring suitable ID. And their current support band is Silas and Sasky. Silas being Edwin's son, and Sasky being a lady who joins the band to play flute. She also plays in Silas and Sasky. Now, I wanted to keep the support separate to their current lineup, and so I'm pleased to tell you that we've actually got a band called Brain. Now, the good news is Brain features Andy Edwards, John Jowett and Rob Grokert from Rain, hence the name. Very clever use of the name, you see, Brain. And it will be their debut gig. It'll be totally improvised, totally instrumental, although I do believe there's some vocoder vocals going on, and it'll very much fit in with the ambience of the evening. Doors open at 8 o'clock. And like I say, we'll have Brain and then followed up by Osric Tentacles. That's the first PROFUSION gig on the 11th of February next year. We're also taking on some tribute bands, but I'll be putting out a big announcement regarding all the bands over the next week or so. But for now, I just wanted to let you all know about Osric Tentacles and obviously what's going on with Fusion. So all that leaves is for me to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. You know, we couldn't do this without you. You know, we do it for you. We couldn't do it without you. So have an absolutely amazing Christmas. Really, really make the most of it, guys, considering what's going on at the moment. And if you've got any messages or comments or questions, throw them my way, and obviously we'll get back to you as soon as possible. But in the meantime, I just wanted to bring you up to speed with what's going on with Fusion, i.e. we've now got the Black Heart Orchestra replacing Orpheus 9, and obviously Osric Tentacles on February the 11th. So other than that, have an absolutely awesome rest of the week, and if we don't catch you on Sunday on the Lost Art, we'll no doubt catch you soon. Have a good one, guys. Bye.